So if you are still waking up every morning wondering what to do next, then you are not running a business, my friend. You're reacting to one. In this video, I am sharing the exact schedules and routines that top real estate agents are using in 2025 to run predictable, scalable real estate businesses without losing their sanity. From daily rituals and weekly systems, this is how you will finally get control over your time and business growth. And hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Stephanie Lugo. I'm a real estate agent and the coach behind Market Authority Academy, where we teach real estate agents how to build a referral-based real estate business that works for you. If you are ready to stop flying by the seat of your pants, book a call with me at the link below where we will walk through a system that's going to fit your lifestyle. Stacy, one of our agents, said, "Lately, I've been feeling so confident about my systems and activities that move the needle. I feel so much more in control of my business." That's the goal, right? And it all starts with a schedule that actually supports the goals that you're wanting to achieve. Okay, so let's break it down. Here's what most real estate agents get wrong about time management. They try to follow someone else's routine. They wait to take action until motivation strikes, and they might think structure is what's going to make them feel boxed in. But here's the truth. Structure equals freedom. You don't need a rigid calendar schedule. You need a repeatable rhythm that keeps you focused on what matters most. So here's how we're going to do that. Number one, start with your morning ritual. No, you do not need to wake up at 5 a.m. and start your day by drinking celery juice. But the most successful real estate agents do have a routine that fills their cup before they pour into others. That could be sunlight, movement, journaling, meditation, just 15 minutes to ground you before your day starts. This looks a little bit differently for me depending on where I am in the season of life. Last year, when I had a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, my mornings were feeling a little more chaotic than I typically would like. This year, now that I have a little bit more independence and my kids are getting a little bit older, my mornings start a bit more slowly. This morning, I got a great little workout in, I got my steps in, and I had time to check in on my backyard garden. So again, this doesn't have to look like any one given routine, but it should look like something that feels good to you and fills up your cup. Okay, so once you have just a couple of minutes to ground yourself to start the day, then we get into your first working time block of the day. What a lot of real estate agents do is they either spend hours in the beginning part of their working day trying to figure out what to do, or they get stuck doing busy work like tinkering around on Canva or responding to emails in their inbox. You might be surprised to hear that I actually don't start with my inbox the first part of the day because email begets email. And the more I'm responding to other people's problems, the more I'm ignoring tackling my own. So what we recommend to do is to start your working day with your daily power hours. Every agent needs to start their working day with 1 to 2 hours focused on revenue producing activities. Ideally, this is a routine that you are spending time thinking about and building out before the moment comes when you're actually starting it. What I mean by that is you should not be spending the first 30 minutes of your power hours trying to figure out what your power hours are. Take some time right now with me to decide what they need to look like so that you are ready when the time comes. For Market Authority agents, we actually give them a couple of different power hour routines that match their business goals. And it looks like some combination of lead generation conversations, which is a target of at least 10 real estate conversations per day. A pipeline check-in, meaning follow up with any of your long-term nurture clients or tasks in your CRM where you have to check in and follow up with existing leads in your pipeline. And then finally, marketing and social media work. So again, as you can see, 1 to 2 hours of creating new opportunities with your lead gen, starting conversations, checking in with your pipelines, like completing any follow-up tasks, and then finishing with any social media and marketing tasks that you have scheduled for that day specifically. All of these should be happening before you have any appointments in your schedule. So what I really try to do and recommend my agents in the Market Authority Academy to do is to protect those first couple of hours in their working day. And if they can, and of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions, but as much as they have control over, try to make sure that they are not scheduling any appointments during that day. So all they have to work on and focus on are their daily power hours at the start of each day. So that's our daily power hours, but we like to take it a step further to add even more clarity and focus to our days. So we also recommend our agents to assign weekly themes for that greater focus. Because inevitably, I get the question from agents who say, but Stephanie, how many conversations can I be having with the same people every day? I get it. So here's what you're going to do. Break down each day of the week to have a little bit of a focus to help channel your lead generation and marketing efforts and fill in the gaps with any of the other important things that you need to be doing in your real estate business. So here's an example of how that might look. Monday might be your marketing and planning day. Maybe this looks like after you start with your daily power hours, you're going to plan the week's social media content so that you have a little bit of a leg up as it comes to marketing the rest of the week in case things get busy. Tuesday, we have our escrows and transactions day. This is the day that during my power hours, we have our current client check-ins, meaning I'm reaching out to any pending listings or pending clients who need that personal touch from me, even if it's just a, hey, the transaction's going well, no news is good news, hope you're doing well, let me know if there's anything I can do to support you until something happens. Wednesdays, we like to focus on business relationships. So reaching out to your referral partners, developing new referral relationships, or even reaching out to other agents in other states or markets that could be referring business into your market area. Thursdays for me are all about hot leads and follow-ups, so we're setting appointments for the weekend. If we have any buyers who are shopping and they're wanting to get some showings scheduled, or if we're trying to schedule any consultations or pre-listing appointments for the weekend around our client's work schedule, we're going to be scheduling those on Thursdays for the weekend to come. And then Friday, we always leave a little bit of time open for CEO and admin tasks and anything else that was missed. Because you can have a really solid schedule for the week, and it only takes one call or email to blow the whole thing up and to pull you way off track, right? You have a transaction where there's fires erupting that you hopefully just, fictional fires, but you know what I mean, that you have to go in and solve. That might totally derail anything that you had planned for your business growth, your business relationship, communications that you had scheduled on Wednesday, for example. You would leave a little bit of time on Friday to cover anything like that that might have been missed throughout the week. Additionally, on Friday, we're doing a little bit of admin and CEO time. This takes like 30 to 60 minutes in our routine, if that. We're planning the week to come, we're updating our metrics, and we're just taking care of any administrative details that just need to happen. And we're doing it on Friday rather than scattering it through the week, which is going to pull us off track and distract us from other revenue-producing activities that we should be doing during the week. That sounds like a lot, but it's all the same 1 to 2 hours per week. It's all the same amount of energy, but we're just kind of shifting our focus each day to allow us to really hone in on like activities each day. You see how that works? And I'm curious, if you're listening to this, I want to know what's one routine or theme day that you're already using in your real estate business. Let me know in the comments, I might borrow it. 2 more tips to round this out for you in this video. Top real estate agents are really good at protecting their time. They do not just react and jump when anyone says jump. They make sure they're really strategic in how they are scheduling appointments in their day-to-day. So this is tip number 4. The time that you want to protect for appointments is in the afternoons. As much as you can, keep the mornings for revenue-producing tasks. Remember your power hours. Afternoons are for appointments, client meetings, inspections, meeting the appraiser at your listing, that kind of thing. Of course, every now and then there's going to have to be an exception that's made, that's fine, but as a general rule of thumb, appointments happen in the afternoons. Now, the last time block that top producing agents implement in their day-to-day, and one that we really focus on in the Market Authority Academy, is your monthly CEO planning days. So we actually have a dedicated coaching call with the group once a month. It's our last call of the month for us to have our monthly planning clinic. But real estate agents take that skill and then implement it long-term, as long as they're with us and beyond in their business, to see even greater focus and growth month after month. So here's what I recommend you do. Look at your calendar, mark out the last Friday of each month for the rest of the year. Put in a 2-hour window of time as an appointment with yourself that is not to be scheduled over. During this time, you are going to update your metrics, solidify your calendar for the following month, and plan out your marketing and lead generation tasks to make sure that nothing is going to slip through the cracks. This is your business's monthly reset and a habit that can absolutely change the trajectory of your business growth. That was a lot of detail, so let's review what we went through here together. Number 1, you're going to start with your morning routine. Don't just roll out of bed and immediately start reacting to business. Build in a little time for you there. You're going to start each working day with your daily power hours. Whether you're starting business the first thing in the morning because you're working like an 8 to 5 schedule in your real estate business, or whether you are a part-time agent and you start your working hours for real estate later in the day, Whatever the case is for you, we begin with our daily power hours every day. Apply your weekly themes for maximum focus. Protecting your afternoons is key to making sure that you can get your revenue producing activities done in the mornings, and then keeping your afternoons open for flexible appointments. And then finally, your monthly business reset with that planning clinic at the end of every month. Now, if you're watching this and you're realizing, yep, I needed a real routine like yesterday, then let's talk. Book a free strategy call with me using the link below in the caption. We'll help you design a custom schedule that fits your business goals and your life. And if it makes sense for joining the Market Authority Academy in order to really help you execute that, we'll share those details at that time. That's what I've got for you today. If this video gave you something to think about, do me a solid. Hit that like button so I know that you want more content like this in the future from me. And if you are serious about creating a real estate business that actually works for you, be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss the videos that are coming next. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, keep on crushing it.